Hey everybody, it's Welonz. Welcome back with the last episode of Telltale Expanse. Episode 5, Europa's Folly.
You lead.
Drummer is heading back to the Artemis. And now we gotta deal with Arlen. Oh, they know. Wow, they already painted that on the ground.
Must be down there.
Drummer?
Don't.
This one is scared. He's shaking like a baby coyote.
No. Drummer?
You do it.
What an asshole. We gotta pretend at least.
I don't have a gun.
Oh no.
Don't need one. Use your night boots. Crush his skull and be done with it.
I thought no gun meant I'll kill him without a gun. Like I'll just rough him up a little bit. I'm not gonna kill you.
No, please. Drummer, don't. I saved you from Arlen. Maya's alive because of me.
You shouldn't have run out like that. Of course I'm not gonna kill him. But I hope this works out in the end because we're immediately blowing our cover.
Drummer's turned. Ready back up.
Rain, get up!
Drummer, I need help.
Did he break something? Virgil. Still have Virgil here, right? Shouldn't Maya be here? She's not in the med bay?
Virgil! Virgil, open the door! Where's Maya? Have you seen her?
Miss Castillo was taken to the brig, I believe.
I hooked him up to the other dock. He seems stable, but he needs attention.
We should check his vitals then.
No, he's having a panic attack.
What's wrong?
From his journals?
They're gonna take me away. The pirates, they'll turn me over to the UNN or the OPA. Once they take the ship, they'll...
If they take the ship, we can fight them off, but we need... the OPA. Why would they want you?
His past is coming back.
There's a portion of my military history that I failed to disclose before. An operation that I took part in. The OPA has a standing kill order for any soldier that was present on
Anderson Station.
We read about this earlier.
I understand your anger.
Do you? You were at Anderson fucking Station! You were a soldier in the greatest massacre in the history of the belt, and you hid it from me! Gah! Give me one reason I shouldn't leave you here to fend for yourself!
You should. You need to help the rest of your crew, and I'm no use to you like this. Leave me.
I don't have time for this. But I don't think I can make it through this without you either.
He's our only medic on board. Rayan is hurt. Maya, we don't know her status, but she's probably still hurt. And you know how last time we were dealing with the whole... Oh, Drummer did a lot of bad things before too. It could be a similar situation with Virgil where he was a part of that operation, but maybe he didn't know that that's what was gonna happen, or he was manipulated into doing all sorts of terrible things too. Or maybe he changed his mind about it, now he's repenting. Either way, I feel like we need to have him around with us.
All that matters is getting through this attack. And I need my medic for that. If you had a patient who was panicking, what would you do to help them?
Breathe.
I'd recommend some deep breaths. Maybe brew some tea. But deep breaths to start, I suppose.
What else?
I'd speak softly, use a non-judgmental tone, and try to project an attitude of safety and security.
It's really smart, actually. A lot of people are very good at analyzing other people, but not themselves. Wavering between Y and B right now. Do we just want to be highly optimistic, or just straight say it like it is? Maybe let's be optimistic.
Virgil, everything's going to be just fine.
Captain, I may be panicking, but I'm not insane.
Okay. What would you do next?
Well, first, I'd assess the patient's fears, try to get to the heart of what's keeping them in an agitated state.
You're afraid of being killed, arrested, or your identity will be found out. Ooh, all of these seem pretty linked. Actually, it's not super clear to me which one it could be. Being arrested leads to being killed, basically. Or, and the identity being found out. But you know how, like, previously we read his journal and stuff? Like, the reason why he's having these sorts of panic and anxiety attacks right now is because he has a lot of guilt over what happened. If he didn't feel badly about it, like, he'd be okay right now, right? Yeah, so that's another reason to, I think, give him the benefit of the doubt too. So, from that line of thinking, maybe being killed, I feel like that's a little bit off. Well, being arrested, you might not have your identity found out. You might, but you might not. So, the arrested might not be the core fear here.
You're afraid of being captured and interrogated. Your fake identity won't stand up to scrutiny.
Yes.
Is that all?
Well, this ship is my home. Whatever happens to me, I suppose I'm ashamed and afraid to lose who I've become.
What next?
Reframing the situation, Often it helps to introduce favorable outcomes, to concretize obtainable
So
constructive
think
course.
positively.
In short, yes.
Don't cut him off. I don't think he's going back to Luna. You can be our medic. You can stay here. If we still have a ship, you're welcome to stay. He just said it's his home. But the Artemis, I mean, we have to worry about Tor and Tucson, and then Arlen's at the helm right now. If the ship is still here, you can be here. It's just that going somewhere safe seems kind of vague. It's not very reassuring.
Once we are through with this, you can go back to being a medic. Your past will stay between us. You can keep living in the belt.
You'd let me remain a medic after...
You're not just our medic. You're the one who makes kibble for the rest of us. You take care of the crew, Virgil. Help me save them, and you can keep doing it.
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your help more than I can say. I'll retrieve my hand terminal.
Pull it together, Virgil.
Before you go, Anderson Station.
But we don't have time.
I know, but please, you must understand. I never raised my gun. I was there to treat the injured soldiers. I wanted to. There was nothing I could do for the civilians.
I know.
You don't. I'm sure you cannot understand the base cowardice of someone who merely follows orders. Regardless of what happens to us, I must know. Can you ever forgive me?
He wasn't even a soldier, he was just a doctor, but he has so much guilt over not having been able to save people that he had the ability to save. I can't even forgive him. Shiz.
I know what it's like to be manipulated into doing something terrible by someone you trust. But forgiveness isn't mine to give.
What can I do?
You already left the UNN. You came to the belt, where you knew you'd still be in danger. You wanted to find a home. And you found one. Now you must fight for it. You still have work to do here.
Thank you, Captain. I'll check on the patient and be ready for whatever happens next.
Thank you, Virgil. We'll talk later. Maya should be okay-ish then if she's in the brig and not here. Yeah, we don't have time for this. There's not that many people on deck here. Arlen must know we're here already. Rain heard all that.
Khan? Are you okay? Looks like she handled it.
Hey.
Took you long enough.
I blew my cover. They're sending another boarding party.
Almost here.
You're hurt.
I'm ecstatic. You sent more pirates to kill. Drummer. You shouldn't have.
They'll send more this time.
I'm glad we built up so much trust here that I just waltz in and she's okay with continuing where we left off.
Good thing we already have a plan for pirate attacks.
Fuck yes.
Don't miss your shot.
I was just gonna bring up that story again. Remember when Khan confided in us? When her husband was captured?
Don't shoot. I surrender.
Thought you could double-cross us, eh, Drummer? Take us to the core. Now.
Of course. I know right where it's hidden. There are no secrets on board the Artemis.
Ah! Eat shit, cunt fuckers!
Yep, she wasn't able to pull the trigger last time for her husband. But not this time. Oh shit! Oh, you can fix it! You can fix the wrong QTE by pressing the right one in the same amount of time. Good to know. You good? Oh! Oh! Damn. Robo-arm. Go to Virgil.
Captain! Are there any injuries?
Oh, great. Dr. Dipshit's here. Take my gun, just finish me off quickly.
Enough. I'm an excellent doctor. I've saved hundreds of lives, and you may be the most infuriating of them all, but I'll save you too, damn it. Now sit down, or I'll tie you down.
Well, damn. I didn't think I could be any more turned on after killing those pirates.
Oh, God.
But here we are.
She likes a guy with confidence.
I'm going to the cargo bay. Be ready to evacuate at any moment. Arlen is in the cargo bay with the MK Corps.
He's not at wherever the captain is supposed to be at. Hey, Cox is there. You better help me, somehow. Artemis damage report. Flight systems compromised, navigation compromised, comms compromised, life support operational, radiation shielding compromised, fuel reserves 0. Alert, multiple leaks detected in reactor core. The Artemis is still holding together. I managed to shoot through the nose cone without hitting anything explosive. Still, she won't be flying anytime soon. I thought people here would be a little bit upset at me for being the one to do that, because I was helping gun the Artemis down, but I guess they don't know. Yeah, it's not like they knew who was manning the gun and all that.
Firing at the Artemis was risky, but I knew the crew could handle it. They didn't let me down.
We can't check this anymore. Alright. Arlen has to know we're here. So what, he's gonna hide? With the core? Your brother nearly got killed by the dude. You don't even care. Airlock prep, right. Airlock sensor. Openings today 1. Outgoing crew level. Last opened 2 days ago. The airlock was opened a few minutes ago. Did Arlen space someone else? Or is this someone trying to make an escape? How many people are on this ship? It better not be Maya, I swear to God.
If we survive this, Khan is going to kill me for what I did to the ship.
This is back to the med bay. You're alright, Ryan?
I know Ryan understands that his brother must be stopped. But if he's put to the test, will I be able to trust him?
I feel like we don't have time for this.
Minor vertebral fracture. Good thing we got you to Virgil. Ray, I'm heading to the cargo bay to deal with your brother.
I understand. Be safe, Cap.
There's a lot packed in that there. Just 2 words, I understand, but he knows what I mean. And I might have to kill him.
Virgil stepped up in the end. I'm glad.
Yeah. Let's go. Mess hall, crew quarters.
Arlen's reign as captain seems to be going just as well as expected.
Notice from Captain Arlen Morozov, underline on the captain. Since you Pashanwalas can't seem to remember the new rules, here they are in black and white, yeah? Rule 1. Bring all weapons and valuables for collection in the cargo bay. If not, you will be spaced. Imda Shang. Rule 2. All doors must be kept unlocked for routine inspections. Inspections can happen whenever me or Baratna says. I'm sleeping or I'm getting dressed is not an excuse, kaya? Rule 3. You must refer to me as Captain. Boss Meng is also Sa Bueno. Call me anything else and get put in the brig. Same with saying Captain and then whispering another word under your breath when you think I can't hear it. Oh my god, it's like a child. It's like working with a child.
The attack must have come during dinner. Thankfully, people made it to their stations in time.
I think they had a lot to worry about even without the attack. Arlen himself.
Rayan, Khan, and Virgil all made it through this. Just have to get to Maya.
But the airlock was open though. Yeah, we don't care about Cox. Forget about Cox, I guess. No, not yet. Oh, the security gates are down. I was like, oh, this corridor... There's blood there. Not looking great. Everything is closed. In emergency mode. Transmission.
Arlen is trying to save his own skin. Not if I can help it.
Captain Zapata, I have what you want. You've shot my ship to Filota, but there's no reason we can't come to an arrangement. I'm coming to meet you. Take the Artemis if you want it. The crew are expendable. Just don't shoot when I leave the airlock. Oh, so he left. Thing him at him, Captain Arlen Morozov. Zapata is Tucson? He doesn't even care about his brother, his twin brother. Not that not being a twin makes it worse, but... Don't you know how people always say that twins have special connections and all that?
I'll be there soon, Maya.
Oh my god, I don't have time to stand here listening to music.
Maya never ceases to amaze me. I just hope I'm not too late.
Drummer, I stole Arlen's hand terminal. He's getting dumber by the minute, but also more desperate. I think he's considering making a jump with a core, hoping the pirates will pick him up. I have a vac suit here in case we need to jump too, but Drummer, be careful. He's gonna go to the ship, and then Julie Mao is still on the ship right now. Yeah, it's unlocked, but I don't think she left the ship yet.
We're a long way from the Series docks, but I need all the luck I can get. Kept me alive so far.
It's huge! Oh my god, that's gonna be good for like blocking a bullet or something, right? Put it near your heart. Isn't that how that usually goes? I'm coming, Maya. Don't you worry. Oh. Here we go. Oh, he's just opening it. He's still here. I feel like I worry about Maya more than the core right now. Should I just let him go? Cox? You better not do anything. Don't. Warn him, I swear.
Came to shoot me in the back? Eh, Drama?
I think Drummer cares about the core too. She cares about Maya, but if we had to choose, I think she would choose the core. Because that's honestly the more important thing, right? I like how the previous line doesn't give me any useful information. Eh, Drummer? And just be non-commitmental?
It's better than a Pashangwala like you deserves.
Still thinking you're better than me. That's your problem. That's why you lose. You turn your back on me and Baratna. Just like you turn your back on Dawes and the OPA.
Where is Maya?
Even now, all you care about is your fucking India girlfriend.
Where is she?
I killed her.
What?
Threw her out the airlock right after you boarded.
You pathetic, worthless Owala.
Enough!
I have words, but I'll save them until we're done here. I hope you're lying. It did say this the airlock opened earlier. I really, really hope you're lying. Cox! Oh!
Now, we're fucking even now, got it? Now finish up with him and let's get the hell out of here, Captain.
She was more of a belter than you'll ever be. She didn't have to die. Why?
Use the bottle, Drummer. He's not worth your fists.
Stop!
Are you serious, Ryan?
Took you long enough. Put a bullet in this bitch so we can get going.
Are you serious, Ryan?
Ryan, after everything, please.
Thank you for understanding.
Go up deck. Get the crew ready to evacuate. Cox is already there. Go!
Trouble with your crew, Captain?
Not anymore. We don't know where the core is. Oh, it's right there.
I wonder, Camina Drummer, do you believe in grace? I do. It's what sustained me in that wretched cave the Indians locked me in. It's what binds me and my crew together as family. And this one, at this moment, gives me pause from killing you. When a weaker, pettier person will savor the opportunity. But grace must be earned. Convince me your life matters, and I will let you live.
My crew member, Maya.
Our conversation last time.
I thought I could save her, but before I could, Arlen murdered her.
I am sorry.
She pledged herself to me, to the belt. Every day I live is about honoring that pledge.
Because you loved her?
Because I owe her.
Don't you see how we're meant to be together? Kindred spirits. Two bodies in the same orbit. Finally we meet and you want to squander it all? How much time have you wasted serving inadequate men? Or trying to fight every battle by yourself? Circumstances set us against each other. But we are not victim to circumstance. Even now, after all the blood between us, we can seize this chance to build a new future together. You could have your own ship in my fleet. Name it after Maya. Use it to fight the MCRN and help defect us to the belt. Our buyer will make us wealthy enough that we can build our own system if we want, and make sure we are always protected.
Who is your buyer?
It's a private company.
There are no private companies in the belt. Is it Checkman? Royal Charter?
It doesn't matter. One rich J-Meng or another, they're all the same. What matters is what we do with it.
We can't say yes, and we wouldn't want to. We already had this last time too. They're pirates. I don't want to be like that.
You think you can trust the Inners? That they will hand you money and leave you alone? You're insane.
Belt trader.
And you're a fool with no vision. Pity.
Captain Drummer. Drummer, this is Julie Mao. You've held up your end of the bargain, and now I've held up mine. All the pirates on board the Europa Spain are dead.
No! Damn!
Yeah, look, this is an open broadcast, so I don't know if you're hearing me or who else is. But your crew is on board, and I have the Artemis on target lock. If I don't receive a response from you soon, I will assume the ship has gone hostile and blow it to shit. Oh, and there's someone else here.
Please.
Drummer!
Yes!
Julie and I are here,
yes!
waiting for you. Good luck.
I'd offer you everything.
Thank you for the offer. I respectfully decline.
And I decline.
Don't give them the core. We're gonna get that back, right? Why did you give them the core? Oh, where'd she go?
Ready torpedoes!
Sorry, Virgil. It looks like I lied. You can't remain this ship's medic after all. But we'll have a better ship, hopefully. Oh! That's the first time that's ever appeared! What the heck?
Fire!
Let her keep it. They said in space. Because there's no air, you don't hear the explosions. But we heard that one.
Camina.
Hey.
You're really alive. Arlen said you were dead.
And you believed him? Dumbass.
Oh.
You kept me alive.
So did you.
I was ready to go ballistic about this, actually. I'm really glad to see Maya's alive, but maybe not for the reasons you were thinking of. Well, we'll come back to this at the end. Which, is it right here?
Watch your step when we get inside. There's a lot of dead pirates.
I guess Europa's bane is now ours. Ceres vicinity, 3 weeks later.
Nearing Ceres Station, Captain. Are you sure we're cleared for approach?
We're clear. Dawes controls the docks, and he's decided to lift the bounty on me and play nice. For now, at least.
Drummer? Camina? Homecoming jitters?
Something like that.
There's still time. You can at least listen to the message.
Why? I know my path back. It goes through Ceres. Through Dawes. It's painful, but at least I have you at my side.
No flirting on main deck, guys.
We didn't go through all this shit just so we could shack up together on Ceres. Wonderful as that sounds. We did it so you could build a new future for the Belt.
Sure.
That future is for all of us. We're a family.
We are. And we'll be together again. But right now, Ceres needs mechanics. That's why Julie and I get off here. Plus, someone needs to babysit the rich girl. But the Belt needs leaders. Listen to the message, okay?
Drummer, this is Fred Johnson. I believe the last time we met, you were holding a gun to my head. But what's past is past. I think you'd agree. I understand you are returning to Ceres. I am calling to offer you an alternative. I do not claim to speak for the Belt. Any person who would do so is as foolish as they are dangerous. The Belt is a fractious, toilsome tinderbox. A graveyard of ideals and ambition. It is also, I believe, the last great hope for humankind. The Inners have forgotten how to build. Their focus is on killing each other and controlling Belters. I know this firsthand. But Belters are builders. We forge new worlds out of rock and metal. It doesn't matter where we came from or the demons in our past. It only matters what we can contribute right now. I know you have been through a terrible ordeal, and that through it all, you never forgot what you were fighting for. That is why I need you here, on Tycho as my partner for a new OPA. Come speak with me. See what I am building. You have much to contribute, Drummer. Don't let it be wasted.
Damn it.
She's already made up her mind.
Change coordinates. We're making a stop at Tycho Station.
Of course, Captain. May I ask, what is on Tycho?
The future of the belt.
Let's find out.
Okay. Well, I went through the whole thing without talking about how short this episode is, okay? Oops, I guess I just did it. Well, that, yeah. Alright, we wrapped up. And in the show, we know that Drummer does work for Fred Johnson. So the ending bit there was leading towards that outcome. Julie! I wonder if there's gonna be anything after the credits, because I thought she might do something with the core, but maybe not? We'll have to see. It just seems like she's getting off at the next station along with Maya there. Which, alright. Maybe she took a piece without us looking? We'll have to see. Yeah, so this one was a bit of a culmination of all the choices we made so far-ish? We got a few QTAs and stuff. Okay. Killing or saving Ryan. 80% saved, 20% didn't. That's about the split for how many people slept with Maya, right? Surprisingly, not everyone wants to save him. Because he was okay. It was his brother that was the problem there. Helping or leaving Virgil. 74% stayed with Virgil when he was panicking. 6% left. 20%. Virgil was too afraid of Drummer to seek her help. Oh. How does that happen? We could have gotten some items for Virgil before, right? So if you don't get it for him, I guess. Calming Virgil. 51% calmed him. 26% failed to calm him. 23% didn't even try. Yeah, the 3 questions there. If you mess up, probably he wouldn't have become calm. Forgiving Virgil. Yeah, 50% told Virgil he needed to make amends in the belt. Oh, because the choice was between "it's not my place to forgive you" versus "no." And only 1% of people put in no. 49 just didn't even get that ask for forgiveness. Tor's death. Oh, okay, so if Khan was somehow dead already by the time he got to the deck, then we would have had to kill Tor? Damn, she just handled everything on her own. Killing pirates. Drummer helped kill the boarding party with Khan. The pirates never sent a boarding party. Oh, if we were still keeping up the facade about how we came to, get Artemis. Khan's fate. She could have died there. 54% survived. 46% Khan was killed. I guess we had to not mess up the QTE, which thankfully I didn't. At one point I did, but I learned that it's okay to, like if you make a mistake, just press the right one in time and it'll still count. Arlen's death. Oh wow. 22% Rayan killed Arlen. Oh, this is a rare outcome. Oh. Tucson could have gone here. Oh, because I guess Rayan, if you have this Rayan event, it happens first, but if it doesn't happen, then Tucson comes and then she kills him. And then we start talking. Probably because we helped Rayan every step of the way, right? How we didn't let him lose a leg, how we got him the medicine for his brother and all that stuff. And then how last time... Yeah, it's kind of like how we were able to keep Maya, I guess. Same sort of things. Why Drummer matters. 62%. Drummer chose Maya as the reason her life mattered. 25%. Drummer chose the belt. 13%. Drummer chose justice. I think in the grand scheme of things, Maya in Drummer's life is not that important, especially because we know that Maya is not a show character. But this was a direct callback to the conversation in episode 4 where we told Tucson that we loved Maya, and then she was able to resonate with that. She's like, oh yeah, we're really similar. And predictably, the same thing happened again here. Drummer's weapon. 76%. Drummer had to face the pirates unarmed. How do you find a shotgun? Oh, maybe I just missed it somewhere? I had a charm, so maybe I could have gotten shot once. I don't know. That's it. That is it. Okay. A little bit torn on what to say about the Expanse, a Telltale series here. For people playing or watching in the future, it'll be bingeable. It'll be like, you know, one video after the next, one episode after the next. But as someone who's played it at launch, where, you know, each episode was separated by 2 weeks, let me go back a little bit first. I think what they showed us here, the story they showed us here, yeah, it's pretty good. And I think a lot of the parts are actually quite high quality too. The nice song that we got in that one episode and the facial animation. Earlier, the part when Drummer got mad at Virgil in the medbay, I thought that part was animated really well. The facial expressions and her body language and all that. So I do feel like on the whole, what is here is pretty high quality, but there's not enough. And it's not a case of me wanting quantity over quality, I think. It's just that there's a bare minimum skeleton here, and the skeleton's really strong, and the foundation's great, but there's not enough meat to cover up the, you know, the skeleton so that it's not bony, it's not showing the bones. And I'm pretty sure it's the kind of thing that, I mean, if we're noticing it, the people who made it also know this too. For sure, there's some sort of constraint going on with making this game, the production of it, whether it be time constraints or budget constraints. Under those kind of circumstances, it actually might be pretty good that they got this done. What is here is great, but take a look at this last episode here. It's 40 minutes long. I really feel like that's not enough. Length itself is already an issue, but then they decided to draw it out by having episodes released every 2 weeks. Like, what's the point of staggering the episodes like that? Usually it's like, because they want to emulate a TV show experience, right? You want to finish the episode together and then you go talk to your friends. Hey man, how did you feel about what happened here? But because there's not enough to talk about every episode, what ends up happening is they lost a lot of momentum by doing this. Every 2 weeks, people could have even forgotten characters' names by that point, really. The fact that I remembered Khan talked about her husband and that whole incident about the ducking and her not shooting, that happened like a month ago in real time. So I honestly think it's a bit of a miracle I still remember it. And I sort of get the sense that, especially because this is the first game that the new Telltale team is putting out, they're attached to this idea of what they think people think a Telltale game should have. Engaging story, episodic structure, choices that lead to deviations in the story. Some of these are important. Yeah, like, I mean, having an engaging story is the core of a Telltale game, so to say. But stuff like episodic structure, okay, you can even have that. But yeah, the way they did it this time is they probably made the whole game already, and then they staggered it, right? To be fair, the old Telltale did have a huge problem with release scheduling, because you could start a series and not know when the next episode was coming out, but at least for those episodes, most of the time, there was enough to chew on though. With these 5 episodes here, and oh my god, I think everyone knows I'm not a particularly fast player already. I've tried my best to really look through everything. Yeah, the first 2 episodes were both about an hour and a half-ish. But after that, 1 hour, this one's 40 minutes. So totally it would be about what? About 6 hours long? I'll give you 7. Compared to the price, and I know we don't want to do the whole, well, is a game's value really directly equivalent to how many hours it gives you? But before I loaded up the game today, I did see that right now when I'm playing this, the whole game is on sale for 40% off. And episode 5 just came out today. So if I'm a consumer, like, what is my incentive in buying this game early and following the first 4 episodes when I could just wait until episode 5, wait for the 40% off, and arguably have a better experience just because I'm playing it back to back and I actually remember what's happening? Yeah, I'm getting off on a tangent here, but honestly, I'm pretty sure the 40% off is an indication that things aren't looking too great because they lost that momentum initially. I felt like more people cared in episode 1, for sure, just looking around the general buzz of things. It's a bit unfortunate. You know, earlier on when we got conversations with Khan about her husband and we picked up the cigarette for her, I thought that we were gonna get that kind of conversation for every single crew member. But I think Khan was really the only one. Virgil we had a bit of a conversation with, but it was mostly us snooping through his stuff. So yeah, if, for example, they could have maybe fleshed out Arlen and Rayan a little bit more, especially Arlen, because right now, this guy basically has no redeeming qualities and there's no reason why you'd want to keep him alive. The thing I was gonna say about Maya earlier was I was gonna be really angry if they killed her off in, you know, Arlen telling us that, oh yeah, I spaced her. Because I was gonna be like, well, you made it a thing that, you know, she could die or live earlier, but now you're gonna tell me the choice doesn't matter anyway at the end because she dies off screen anyway. I was gonna be really angry about that, but thankfully that didn't happen, so that's good. But I feel like by the end here, yeah, people, they left it to the very, very last scene to see if people could die or not. So the consequences overall are pretty low. It maybe changes who says the last few lines when they're on Europa's bane. I don't mind the lack of consequences that much, honestly, as long as it's engaging, but I do feel like it's silly how they have the end decision screen here and they'll be like, did you say Cox is stupid or moron? Like, these choices don't matter, right? It's, again, it goes back to the whole being tied to what they think a Telltale game is. And maybe when I say they, it's like one person, like an exec person at the very top or something. I have no idea. I can't imagine that this is the full extent of the story they really wanted to tell from this production team, especially having played other Deck 9 games, Life is Strange, Before the Storm, and True Colors, both of which had no length issues. So, Deck 9 is the developer and Telltale is the publisher, so this is a Telltale game under the Telltale banner, but it's made by Deck 9. Yeah, all in all, I enjoyed what we saw here, wish we got to see a little bit more, and I still hope we see more Telltale games in the future. But I also hope they review this and, you know, realize that, okay, maybe the older Telltale formula from 10 years ago isn't gonna work today anymore and just, you know, try to make some changes and see what else works better. Even if it means shedding things that are part of this so-called Telltale identity. I like Drummer, so I'm so glad to have played this, and I love The Expanse. This gave us more The Expanse, so that's awesome. If you're interested in more of this world, I definitely recommend you start watching the TV series if you haven't already, or read the books, especially if you want to know more about what that whole core thing was all about, because they go way more into depth about it later on. And with that said, this was The Expanse, a Telltale series with Welonz. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it, and I will see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!